A mother claims she killed her son out of love. It's one of the most disturbing things imaginable. But for Katie Lee, she insisted it was a final, desperate act of mercy. Was this a twisted form of protection, or was it something far more sinister? We're going to explore the psychology behind this case, from a failed overdose pact to a brutal final act, to see what happens when a mother's love becomes a reason for murder. This is a 40-year-old Katie Austin Lee from Holland, Michigan. On January 19th of 2026, she was sentenced to spend what will almost certainly be the rest of her life in prison, somewhere between 60 and 90 years. She pled guilty to second-degree murder, torture, and resisting arrest in the death of her 17-year-old son, Austin Picard. And the timing makes it all the more tragic. She killed him on February 21st, 2025, just one day before he would have turned 18. It all went down after Katie and Austin attempted to joint overdose with medications like Tylenol PM, hydroxyzine. But when Austin passed out and just wouldn't stop breathing, Katie's plan took a horrific turn. She grabbed a kitchen knife and inflicted fatal wounds to his wrist and throat. That woman is pure evil. She later told police she acted out of love, claiming she was just fulfilling his own supposed death wish. Early the next morning, she made a bizarre 911 call, telling the dispatcher she couldn't get her son to stop breathing, and that things got way out of hand. When police arrived, the scene was pure chaos. Katie, covered in blood, was still holding a knife and refused to drop it. Officers had to use a taser just to subdue her and take her into custody. As investigators started digging into the case, a deeply disturbing picture of Katie's life began to emerge. Her mental health had been in a severe downward spiral since 2020. She and Austin had become total recluses, rarely leaving their home for 5 years straight. She'd spend hours a day glued to her window, completely convinced the FBI was watching her, and that her home was bugged. Her perception of reality was being warped by paranoid fantasies, and a social media feed filled with world-ending content. Her attorney later noted that the case is a tragic reminder to always check in on your loved one. Prioritize mental health. The signs were all there, but they went unnoticed until it was far too late. So what was going on in Katie's head? In her own mind, she truly believed the world outside was a dangerous place, and that by killing her son, she was actually saving him from it all. It's a chilling thought. Can love get so twisted that it turns into this kind of violence? In court, a tearful Katie tried to explain her logic. She called Austin her baby, my rock, and my purpose, and then said, in my broken thinking, I was saving him from it. Those words reveal the terrifying place where her love and her madness collided. In the courtroom, Judge John Holsing didn't mince words, calling Katie's actions horrific and pure evil. Despite her tearful apology, the reality of what she'd done was undeniable. By pleading guilty in October of 2025, she avoided a public trial, but her sentence ensures she will likely never be free again. The judge noted that she won't be eligible for parole until she's over 100 years old. The story of Katie Lee is an absolute tragedy, and it's a stark reminder of what can happen when severe mental illness goes unchecked. It really forces you to think about the fragility of the human mind. Resources like the National Crisis and Take Yourself Out Lifeline are always available if you or anyone you know is struggling. We have to ask, can an act like this ever be explained by love, no matter how distorted? Let me know what you think in the comments below, respectfully. And thank y'all all for watching. And don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the psychology of true crime.